And this week, I really am looking forward to getting back with the group. We had a bunch of kids come through yesterday. That was their day off, but today we get going full tilt on preparation for Iowa, and it's they're playing well, and we know going down there it's going to be a heck of a game, and just need to have a great week of preparation and get to go play Saturday. Looking forward to it.
Paul, after Iowa lost a couple early season games, some people seem to count them out a little bit. But when you look at this team on film, is the talent still there from a team that went 12-0 last year?
Absolutely, they're very talented. They're well coached. It's a good football team, and you see that on tape. And we've got to have a great week of preparation, and we've got to play well. And it starts, on offense. They've got a experienced, really good quarterback, and they've got players around them, and defensively, they're playing well. It's a really good team, and like I said, I've always had a ton of respect for the way they're coached, and we're looking forward to playing them. But it's we've got to have a good week, and we've got to play well.
Paul, when you go into a rivalry game like this as the team without the trophy, is there a little bit different feel or different attitude about it? And especially when they came in here and took the trophy from you guys last year.
I think, Jason, that the beautiful thing about this team and when you play this season, that this is our team this year, and those of us who were part of it last year, we understand what happened. And yet none of that carries forward. We got a ton of respect for Iowa, and I do certainly for their program, but it's about this Saturday, who's the best team.
Paul, the fans at Kinnick Stadium are so close to your bench. How distracting can that be? And B, as a player or coach, do you remember a time where you heard something and it made you laugh?
Oh, not just there, but yeah, it's a serious business, Jay. We're not laughing. And I think those are part of the great experiences of when you go on the road. It doesn't matter where you're at, and each stadium's got its own little nuances, and they are right on top of you. And that's what makes going down there a fun place to play, but a hard place to play. And that's what our players just have to deal with and get to deal with. And but yeah, there's a lot of ugly stuff, but there are some funny things that are said, and you appreciate that. I remember, but there's no way that I'm going to take any more time to enlighten you with that response.
Regarding Iowa for a bit, they made some changes on their offensive line after I think it was the Northwestern game. It looks like they got their running game going. What problems do Wadley and Daniels present, and how different of runners are they in terms of their style, what they can do?
As you start watching it, and that's kind of especially those teams that have had an identity for a number of years. Initially it's, oh, here we go again. It's, you kind of plug them into the and then the more you watch them, you see differences, and I think that they, like you said, they're trying to figure out what was the combination, and it does seem like they're going, but I think they're different backs. Now, I don't think that to the point where this is this style of offense with this, or that they can still run their whole offense, looks like at this point in the week as you're studying them. But the more you watch them, you see differences, and yet I think that I don't know if we're at the point where you're going to change your plan because of one or the other.